Hello and welcome to Bible Study with Alice, and today we are on day 20, Proverb 20 of our daily proverb reading. We are reading from the ESV translation, but you're more than welcome to join us from a different translation. As you can see, we are on Proverb 20. These videos are filmed in real time. Today's date is the 20th of April 25 and it's a Sunday, it's a Sabbath, Easter Sunday here in the UK. You can find the previous 19 Proverbs in the playlist below. There is a disclaimer as usual, and that is one of these videos are unedited and also I probably stumbled my words in. Let's get started. Wine is a mocker, strong drink, a brawler, and whoever is led astray by it is not wise. The tail of the king is like growling of a lion. Whoever provokes him to anger forfeits his life. It is an honour for man to keep aloof from strife, but every fool will be quarrelling. The sluggard does not plough in the autumn, he will seek at harvest and have nothing. The purpose in man's heart is like deep water, but a man understanding will draw it out. Many a man proclaims his own steadfast love, but a faithful man who can find the righteous who walks in his integrity, blessed are his children after him. A king who sits on the throne of judgment winnows all evil in his eyes. Who can say, I have made my heart pure, I clean from my sin? Unequal weights and unequal measures are both alike abomination to the Lord. Even a child makes himself known by his acts, but whether he conducts is pure and upright. The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord has made them both. Love not sleep, lest you come to poverty. Open your eyes, and you will have plenty of bread. Bad, bad, says the buyer. But when he goes away, then he boasts. There's a gold in abundance, costly stones. But the lips of the knowledge are precious jewels. Take a man's garment when he has put up security for a stranger, and holds it in pledge when he puts up security for foreigners. Bread gains the deceit. Is sweet to a man, but afterward his mouth will be full of gravel. Plans are established by counsel, by wise guidance wage war. Whoever goes about slandering reveals secrets. Therefore, do not associate with a simple blabber. 20. If one curses his father or his mother, his lamp will be put out in utter darkness. An inheritance gained hastily in the beginning will not be blessed in the end. Do not say, I will not pay evil. Wait for the Lord, he will deliver you. Unequal weight of an abomination to the Lord, and a full scale are not good. A man's steps from the Lord. How then can man understand his ways? It is snare to say rashly, it is holy, and reflects only after making vows. A wise winnows the wicked, the drives the wheels over them. The spirit of man, the lamps of the Lord, searching all in the most part. Steadfast love and faithfulness preserves the king, and by steadfast love his throne is upheld. The glory of the young men is in their strength, and the splendour of old men is their grey hair. Blows that wound cleanse away evil, stroke makes clean the innermost parts. So that is Proverb 20 complete, and tomorrow we'll be doing 21. So as I say with all of the Proverbs I've done so far, is that they are written by King Solomon. Now, historians and scholars, as I said in previous videos, but historians and scholars don't exactly know when during his reign that these particular proverbs were written, just that the proverbs were written. and it would be during his reign of 970 to 931 BC. So it could be any point during his reign. And as I said, nobody knows exactly when during his reign, just that it was during that time. And Proverbs 20 focuses on the importance of integrity, honesty, and avoiding foolish behaviour. So with this in particular, it is focusing that on the importance of being integral and honest, and to avoid at all costs foolish behaviour, because displaying foolish behaviour is not going to help you or help anybody with gaining blessings. I mean, obviously we all can do what we all have the right of free will, so did the people of King Solomon time. Everybody has the right to free will, so it is a case of picking the right choices over the wrong choices. But people do pick the wrong choices though, and I would say that's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your life, you do as you please. But to be able to gain the blessings that you desire, to have the life that you desire, is to avoid foolish behaviour. And sometimes it is very difficult to do so, but other times, you can choose to do good. And I mean, a lot of the time people do choose good over evil. I mean, there are quite a big chunk of people that don't, but generally speaking, we all pick the right way over the wrong way. We all have our morals, and we all know what's right and what's wrong. But when obviously these proverbs were written, because bearing in mind the original audience for the proverbs were young Jewish men who were entering adulthood from their youth, they needed guidance and wisdom on picking the right choices, and not acting in a foolish way, because obviously they just needed that guidance and that kind of pull in the right direction. I mean, now in our times, we probably don't actually have anything to kind of pull us in the right direction. I guess, we have media which kind of says, do this, don't do that, don't do that, do this. You have body image issues. People have a lot of body image issues. I'm probably one of them. But people have body image issues because of social media and just media outlets in general, choosing, telling you to be this particular type of body, and you can't get that type of body. It's very difficult, regardless of what you try to do. But everything around us is saying to do this, do that, do the other. We don't actually have any actual wisdom and actual knowledge of how to be that type of person. We can have our family members teaching us our morals and how to be a good person. But obviously King Solomon wrote these proverbs were to give these young people guidance. We don't have that. I never actually came across any of the royalty in the United Kingdom writing anything, any kind of articles on how younger people should be. They kind of more of I do respect the royalty within the United Kingdom, so I'm not actually going to say this in a nasty way, but they're really more for the tourism, because people do like to come to a country when there is a tourist. When tourists like to come into a country when there is royalty. Everybody likes to go to a country and explore their stately homes and stuff. I don't really know. I've not come across the United Kingdom royalty ever doing that. So who knows? I don't actually know. So if you do know, please comment that in the box below if you are aware of a time when the United Kingdom's royal family has actually written an article giving young people wisdom and knowledge on how to live a life. Because if they have, and I've not come across it, I'm actually interested in reading it. So please, do so. I don't think they have. I'm in my mid-30s and I've never come across anything like this before, so I don't believe it to be true because I've never come across it. But I'm always sure that there might be something I've missed on that one. But back in the biblical times, back when King Solomon was reigning, he wanted people not to be in a foolish way. He wanted people to be good and follow the correct path. So that's why he wrote these wisdoms, because he didn't want people to act in a foolish way and behave in the wrong way. So he did that for that particular reason, and that is why these proverbs were written, for that particular purpose anyway. So this particular proverb is talking about the importance of being honest and to also avoid any foolish wrongdoings. Anyway, so that is Proverb 20 complete. I still haven't found my pink pen. I've looked everywhere for it, so I'm still going to be writing in a black pen. In my bedroom, everything seems to go missing. I'm pretty sure somebody in my family's borrowed it. That's probably what happened, and just not put it back where it belongs. So I am still looking for it. So that is the day and the date. Thank you for watching. Please like my content, please subscribe to my channel, and please turn on the notification bell so you get notified of content like this that gets uploaded to the channel. Thank you and goodbye.